Welcome to the website training webinar. This is Nicholas, your presenter, and today we will go over the beginner section media. In this section, we will go over uploading files such as photos, newsletters, and other types of media, and we're going to add them to the pages that way members can view them. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so now we are at the front page, the main page of the webinar site. We're going to click on Modify Page on the bottom right corner using the irises template. Alright, now we are going to go to the Media tab on the top page here on the administrator side. Alright, now we are at the root of the media folder. So right here it says /media. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a folder. The title of our folder is going to be Photos. Click on Create Folder. Alright, and now we have created our Photos folder, and this is going to be where we are going to upload our photos at. So as you can see, I selected photos from the list. And up here where it says target folder, it says /media/photos. It is important that you keep in mind of what the target folder is. Otherwise, if you upload to the wrong folder, you'll have to delete the file you uploaded and then re-upload it to the correct folder again. So once we have the folder selected, we're going to click on Browse, and we're going to click on John Doe JPEG. We're going to click on Open. What happened was that the John Doe JPEG is referenced in this box here. If we want to upload more than one file, we're going to have to click on the Browse button below and then select another photo. In this example, I'll choose John Doe 2. Alright, now I have two photos uploaded. I'm going to go down here where it says Upload Files and click it. Now I have two photos uploaded into the Photos folder. So when I click on that, I have John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. Alright, now I'm going to show how to upload newsletters. Right here we have a newsletters folder that's already pre-made. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click on the Browse button. The first one I'm going to choose is a PDF file called February, or Feb, which is short for February, 2012_newsletter. I'm going to click on Open, and now I'm going to click on Browse for the second newsletter. I'm going to click on March 2012 newsletter.pdf. Click on Open, and now since I have a third one, I'm going to click on Browse again and click on April 2012 newsletter. Okay, now that I have all my PDFs selected, I'm going to click on Upload Files, and now all my files are uploaded into the newsletter section. Alright, now as you can see, there is a test.txt file here. We can remove this file by clicking on the red X to the right of that. There's also a gear icon. This gear icon allows you to change the name of the file. So for example, I selected March 2012 newsletter. Let's say I want to change March 2012 to just have the date, the number date. So let's just say March, and then we'll give it the 16th, which is the day this webinar was recorded, and we'll say 2012 _ newsletters. Now I'm going to rename the file, and then rename was successful. So now I have 3-16-2012 underscore newsletters. Alright, now that we have our files uploaded, we're going to go to the Pages tab. Alright, now we're going to, in this example, we're going to add a new page, and we're going to have the type, what you see is what you get, parent's going to be none, visibility is going to be public. I'm going to add the title and call it the John Doe Gallery. I'm going to click on Add. Okay. And now we are going to upload our first photo onto the editor interface. To do that, there is a button called Insert/Edit Image. It's the second row, and it's the 7th button from the right. So we're going to click on that, and then you'll get a pop-up that says Image Properties. To the right is the Browse Server button. Let's click on that, and then click on Photos. And now we have our two photos that we uploaded, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. I'm going to select John Doe 1, and I'm going to click on OK. And now you see that I have added the photo to the editor, but the photo is way too big in size. In that case, I'm going to right-click the photo, click on Image Properties, and then there's two boxes that's called Width and Height. I'm going to have Width selected, and I'm going to change the width of the file to 400, which stands for 400 pixels. And now, after you change the width, you'll see the height is changed as well. This is so that way the picture doesn't look skewed or anything of that nature, like it wouldn't look blurry if you had the width too short and the height too long. So now that that's changed, we're going to click on the OK button, and as you can see here, the photo of John Doe is much more smaller. So we're going to click on Save, and now we're going to click on the View link on the top right corner. And as you can see here, we have our picture of John Doe. Now, we're going to go back to our editor, and we're going to go to the bottom and add the words John Doe and save it. Now when we view it on our site, we can refresh the page and we can see John Doe. John Doe's name is below the picture. Now, in some situations, you want to have the word John Doe or a set of words, like say a paragraph, you would want to have that on the right or left side of the photo. To do that, we'd have to go back into our editor, right-click on the image, click on Image Properties, and then down below we have a line. To have John Doe appear on the right side of the photo, we had to click on a line and then click left. Then click on OK. So as you can see in the editor, John Doe appears to the right of the photo. Click on Save, refresh the page, and we see John Doe to the right. Okay, now it's time to show the newsletters. We're going to add a newsletters page, and for the type, we're going to select dir list, which is short for directory list. We're going to click on that. The parent we're going to leave as none. Visibility is going to be public, and title is going to be newsletters. Okay, Now I'm going to click on the Add button. Alright. In this example, for the header, I'm going to say newsletters. Alright. This is pretty much a header, or this is like the secondary header or description of the directory list. Here we can say, here are the newsletters for the webinar. Alright, now for a directory. We are going to click on the drop-down box and then select newsletters as our directory used by the Duralist. So with newsletters selected, we're going to leave the sorting by default, which is by file name ascending, and we're going to leave the one before after that to exclude, and then just leave the text box below it blank, and leave this checkbox unchecked, and leave this blank as well. So we're going to leave the rest of it as default. Now we're going to click on Submit. Alright. Now to view this page, we're going to click on the View link. And now you can see that 3 PDFs that were uploaded is now in the newsletter page, newsletter section. Now let me go back and explain how this works. The directory used by the Duralist is actually your folders that are in Media, and we have a folder called Newsletters. So if we go back to Media, we can see here that our Newsletters is under the Media folder. So when we select that, it displays all the files that are under Newsletters. So whenever you want to upload another newsletter, just click on the newsletters in the Media and then upload another PDF file or another Word file to your newsletter section, and that will display on your page. Okay? Well, that covers the media section of this tutorial. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact web support at kkg.org. This is Nicholas Wimsatt signing out.